Well, speaking or talking is something most of us take completely for granted. Now imagine that your mind is intact, but you have no way to communicate with those around you because you can't control your body. But there is help for such people with such disabilities.
I love my Pathfinder.
It's not actually Chet Cheeseman's voice speaking. Chet has something called Lesch-Nyhan disease, which means he can barely control his body movements, let alone do something complex like speak. But with this computerized device, Chet can communicate.
Chet is using an augmentative communication device called a Pathfinder. Oftentimes you see frustration. They're trying to tell you something and you just can't quite understand it, and you do have to sometimes resort to asking them questions and getting a yes and no, which is limiting because you might not ask the right question at the right time.
But thanks to a wide variety of assistive communication devices, the residents here at the Matheny School and Hospital, most of whom have some form of cerebral palsy, are able to make their needs and wishes known.
Oftentimes they have a good receptive language. They understand what's going on. They can understand people talking to them, but they can't express themselves.
The assisted devices run the gamut from something as simple as a yes or no switch to a book of flip charts with symbols that can convey ideas, like what Dion Alston uses to talk with his friend Jessica Evans, who can speak.
You love Jessica? Yeah.
I can communicate with you okay?
Yes. But sometimes he gets frustrated.
Which is understandable. It can be a laborious process to communicate this way, even as the systems become more technologically sophisticated. But higher tech isn't necessarily better.
The best system really depends on the individual student and their needs and their current abilities. We like to set up a system that not only fits their needs now, but has the potential to grow with them if they can grow and expand their communication abilities.
Now, other systems use just eye movements to choose words, phrases, or ideas, so even people with very little body control can still communicate. The idea is to customize a system for the individual's problem and personality, because it can take a lot of perseverance to use these devices, but still it gives them an outlet, a way they can actually communicate where they were really not able to before.
This is wonderful.
Yeah.